In the grand tapestry of human thought, there exists a philosophy known as idealism. This is a view that dances gracefully on the boundaries between what is seen and what is known. It emphasizes ideas, mind, and consciousness as the guiding forces that shape our understanding of reality. It stands in contrast to materialism, which finds its root in the tangible, prioritizing physical matter over the ethereal nature of thoughts, dreams, and core awareness. The core concepts of idealism, when we delve deep into the essence of idealism, we find a belief as profound as the universe itself. Ideas are the fundamental reality, and awareness of those ideas. Idealists, with their ever curious minds, hold the view that ideas, thoughts, and the mind are the very bedrock of reality. They see beyond the mere appearance of physical objects, searching instead for the intangible truths that lie within. In the realm of mind dependent reality, many idealists walk a path where the world as we perceive it is interwoven with the fabric of our minds, consciousness, and fundamentally awareness. What we see, we touch, is shaped ever so delicately by our perceptions. Underneath that is the awareness of those perceptions. And then there are those like Bishop Berkeley who take bold steps into the realm of no objective reality, proposing the idea that there may be no external reality separate from our thoughts, a world not of tangible substance, but of mental creation. The influence of perception. Idealism whispers to us that our perceptions, our deeply held beliefs, and the values we cherish, they shape every understanding we hold of the world. And in embracing this philosophy, reality in its purest form is the awareness of that construct we create in our minds. And so, from the vastness of the cosmos to the depths of the human soul, idealism invites us to ponder the mysteries of existence, to consider that perhaps in the grand design of life, it is our awareness that truly reigns supreme. Now we have this other view that challenges idealism. It's called object permanence. Object permanence. Now that's a phrase that sounds like it belongs in a textbook, but it's really just about one of the first things we all learn as human beings. The idea is very simple enough. Material things keep on existing even when nobody's looking at them. You put a ball under a blanket, and to a grown up, it's still there. But for an infant, it's gone. Like a magic trick they can't yet understand. That moment of confusion, of wondering where the world went, is the beginning of a journey every one of us actually takes. If you've ever played peekaboo with a baby, you've seen object permanence in action. At first, when your face disappears, the child might think you vanished from existence entirely. But given them time between, 18 and 24 months, something changes. they start building a new kind of ability, representational thought. Now, they can hold an image in their mind. They can imagine something that's not in front of them. And with that, the world becomes a little more permanent and a little more mysterious. Science tells us that matter, the stuff we think makes up reality, is built from atoms. Those atoms, in turn, come from even smaller particles, born in the fires of the early universe some 14.5 billion years ago. Everything heavier than hydrogen, helium, and lithium was forged in the hearts of stars. When those stars died, they scattered their contents into space, seeding the cosmos with the ingredients for planets, oceans, and us. It's a grand, beautiful story. But here's the thing, every single part of that story appears inside the mind of an observer. And the mind itself appears in awareness. And so we have to ask a different question. Which is more real, mind or awareness? The mind is a busy workshop of thoughts, abstractions, images, and memories. Awareness is something quieter, something constant. It's the very canvas on which the mind paints its maps. Awareness doesn't really need a brain. It doesn't need senses. It's not about collecting data. It's about simply being. Consciousness may come and go in waking and dreaming like an excitation in a field. But awareness is always here. The trouble is, people tend to mix them up. They think the contents of the mind are the same thing as reality. They mistake the map for the territory. And when you do that, all sorts of human problems follow. A menu might have the most mouth-watering picture of a steak you've ever seen, but no matter how many pictures you eat, you'll never taste the real thing. Most of us, for most of our lives, are chewing on pictures. We're living in the mind, believing it's all there is, the appearances. But reality is beyond that. You see, the personality, that story you tell about who you are, is just another picture. The ego is the idea you carry of yourself, polished over time, defended when challenged. It feels real because it's so familiar, but it's not the truth. The truth is that those who you are is not your story, not your image, not even your thoughts about yourself. When you set all of that aside, even for a moment, something remarkable appears, and that is the recognition that you are the awareness itself. In that recognition, there's no quote unquote me set against the quote unquote you. There's no past to regret, no future to fear. Just this moment, clear, complete, without needing to be added to or taken away from. Non-dual awareness isn't an idea. It's the reality you've been living in all along. It's not reached by thinking harder. It's uncovered when you stop mistaking the picture for the steak, the map for the land, the mind for the world. And so we come full circle. Object permanence tells us that things don't vanish when we look away, but awareness shows something deeper. The objects may change, appear, disappear, The mind may feel like an empty tide, but the ground beneath it, all that silent, unshakable presence, never really goes anywhere. It was here before you learned your first words, and it will still be here when all those words are gone. Peace.